Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine there. So students, we are coming towards the end of our chapter petroleum. So in this chapter, in my last lecture, I had explained you people regarding petroleum, how it is obtained in nature, right? How it is extracted out. Similarly, we have also discussed about wherever there is a petroleum well, natural gas is also available there, right? Sometimes the petroleum wells where the situation is located, so at that time when it is dug, it is found that only the natural gas is found there, natural gas is available there, but no petroleum is there. Otherwise, wherever there are the petroleum wells, after digging a little bit, first of all, with the huge pressure, natural gas comes out, and then the petroleum with the huge pressure comes, and afterwards when the pressure will be seized down, then it will be just taken out, it will be dug out by the with the help of the machines, right? So, and in my last lecture I had explained you people about the refining of the petroleum, because petroleum is a crude oil which cannot be used as it is. So it is after the frictional distillation in the refineries, it is converted to the useful components which are having a lot of importance there in our day-to-day life, because they are used by us in the form of the fuels in the different spheres or the fields. Now students, natural gas. Out of all these, coal, petroleum and natural gas is the cleanest one. It is considered as a clean fuel because obviously in the gaseous form, one of the big advantage of the natural gas is there that it can be transferred through the pipelines, because it's always available in the gaseous form. So it is transferred in the pipelines into the remote areas where the other fuels they are not available, right? Sometime it is also available in the coal mines, right? Maximum time along with the petroleum, right, in the coal mines. So gaseous this natural gas, it is also there, which is used as for the domestic purpose for the people in the nearby vicinity, right? So here we have discussed about it, what is the importance of. Now actually, what is natural gas? Mainly it is of methane. Students, in my last lecture I had explained you people methane, CH4, the basic hydrocarbon, the first hydrocarbon, which is a fuel which is highly inflammable, right? It is again further we have a number of uses for us, right? So this is about the natural gas, right? So natural gas, mainly methane, found in the oil fields, advantage transformed through the pipelines. Now very important thing, CNG. We have heard a word a number of times. What is CNG? Compressed natural gas. Means when the natural gas it is compressed, it is filled in the cylinders, it will be considered as a clean fuel as well as the cheaper fuel, right? So you have listened about it in the metropolitan cities like the Delhi and somewhere. The auto rickshaws, etc., they are equipped with the CNG because it is considered as a clean fuel as such, and obviously a little bit cheaper as compared to the other fuels. Now students, next about the uses of the natural gas. So first uses, it is clean fuel. I have told you people, less polluting, and for domestic purpose as well as in the industries, in the vehicles it is used. So it is really a very big use of the natural gas. Second is hydrogen, because the formula of the natural gas is methane, CH4, means it is having carbon as well as hydrogen, right? Hydrogen obtained from methane, it is used to manufacture urea or these kind of important fertilizers, right? Similarly, the carbon which is obtained from the methane, it is further used as a filler in the rubber. You know, whatever the rubber it is obtained from the rubber latex, it is vulcanized, it is needed to be hardened, so that in the form of the wheels it should be proper, it we can say it should be stable there to run on the roads as such. For that particular thing, it is used as a filler in the rubber tires or the tubes, etc., means in the rubber industry it is used. Now students, we have done about the coal, petroleum and natural gas, and throughout the chapter we have discussed in detail that they are really one of the very important aspect of our life as such, because we cannot imagine our life without these fossil fuels. These all three are considered as the fossil fuels, right? No doubt scientists, they have researched for a number of alternative sources of energy, but whatever the convenience is being provided by these fossil fuels, this is not being provided by other alternative sources of energy. So we are using them at most with maximum limit whatever we can. But students, they are creating the air pollution as such, right? They are the bigger pollutants considered as such, because on burning of the fossil fuel, this produces carbon monoxide. Similarly, oxides of the nitrogen as well as the sulfur, carbon dioxide, it will be obtained in the large, in more percentage, and as it should be required in the components as a big component of the air as such. 0.03 to 0.04% it should be there, but the concentration of the carbon dioxide, this is increasing, right? So in the atmosphere due to the burning of the fossil fuels, right? So there are a lot of ill effects by the air pollutions that we are just going to discuss one by one. First of all, what is air pollution? Contamination of the air due to the release of the carbon monoxide, oxides of nitrogen and sulfur, carbon particles, unburned carbon particles, they are also being obtained due to the burning of the fossil fuels. Now, what are the ill effects? Whatever the carbon monoxide, oxides of nitrogen, sulfur, unburned carbon particles, they create a lot of respiratory diseases, bronchitis, asthma. These are very frequent diseases. They are found now in maximum parts of the population, right? So, second will be the global warming. Students, the trapping of the carbon dioxide means more percentage of the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. This is the big cause just to trap the infrared radiations of the sun. Sun releases a lot of heat energy every day. We have read in our earlier classes also, very few percentage of the sun infrared is used by us, and the rest it is reflected back to sun again. But these are the greenhouse gases like the methane, like the carbon dioxide, which trap these carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Due to trapping of the maximum percentage of carbon dioxide, the infrared radiations, they are now remain more in percentage as earlier. That will be the big cause for the global warming, right? Just now we used to say greenhouse effect as such, right? So they trap the infrared radiations of the sun. Now, what is the cause, major effects, of the global warming? Global warming, this have disturbed the monsoon patterns. The rain patterns, they are totally disturbed now, right? So that ultimately is affecting the crop yield and such, right? So the cultivation of the crops, the growing of the crop, all the seasons, they are all disturbed. Earlier, the summer as well as the winter season, almost they were of the same length. Now we are seeing from the last few years, the summer is increasing, it is expanding, and the winter is shrinking, right? Hardly 1 month winter season we are just enjoying, right? Earlier, in the month of the October, it was the rise of the winter season, it was started with. But now in up to the December month, exactly the winter season, it is not coming, when we used to wear the sweaters, shawls, etc., right? So this is all due to the global warming. The monsoon patterns, they are disturbed. Ice on the glaciers, if this will be increased in the same way, the temperature slowly of the atmosphere will be increasing in the same way. One day will come when the ice from the polar caps of the glaciers, they will start melting, and there will be flood all around. It will be the dangerous situation at that time, if it will not be checked anymore. And most important is the acid rain. The oxides of the sulfur, nitrogen, carbon, etc., when they are released in the atmosphere, they mix with the water vapors present in the atmosphere and convert into the acids. Along with the rainwater, this acid also comes, which is called acid rain. What are the harmful effects of the acid rain? This corrodes the buildings, this corrodes all plants, crops, etc., old monuments, they are being disturbed. Taj it is yellowing in color due to the acid rain, frequent acid rain due to the Mathura refinery nearby, right? So this is all about the ill effects of the air pollution. Now, how it can be checked? The fossil fuels, they should be used at the utmost requirement. Whenever they are required so much, only then they should be used. Otherwise, they should be checked on use of these fossil fuels. Secondly, we should expand. We should just believe on the alternative sources of energy which are being this given by us, by the scientists as such, right? Renewable resources of energy like the solar energy, wind energy, they should be used by everyone. Solar energy, solar cooker sector for cooking of the food, solar furnaces in the hotels, in the hospitals, solar heaters, etc. They can be used. Similarly, wind energy, biogas energy. So many other alternative sources of energy, they can be used, right? So this is for end of the chapter. I think this is very clear to you people. Thanks.